Cyberpunk, the game that keeps on giving in the wrong ways. They were the victim of a massive cyber attack in which people got onto their servers, they downloaded a chunk of data, they encrypted their servers, and then they threatened them with blackmail. The note that they wrote wasn't, how can I put it? Let's see if we can get it up here so we can read it properly. The note that they put up wasn't quite written well. Let's see if I can bring this up here.
The way the note was written, it looked like a 5-year-old had written it.
I imagine it was probably from a non-English speaker. Yeah.
What was that? It's not that crew, not those.
It's no, they've gone.
What were they called? Were they the Lizard Crew? Or I can't remember.
The Lizard Crew and Lulsec was the other one too.
Lizard Squad, that was it.
We have dumped full copies of your source code from your performance server for Cyberpunk 2077, Witcher 3, Gwent, and the unreleased version of Witcher 3. We've also dumped all your documents related to your accounting, administration, legal, HR, investor relations, and more. We've also encrypted all of your servers, but we understand that you'll most likely be able to recover from backups. If we will not come to an agreement, then your source code will be sold or leaked online, and your documents will be sent into our contacts in games journalism. There's one for a good laugh there. Your public image will go down the shitter even more, and people will see how shitty your company really functions. Investors will lose trust in your company. Your stocks will dive even lower. You have 48 hours to contact us.
You've missed off the bit that I find the most childish.
Oh,
you have been epically pwned.
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, that is from the 1990s.
15-year-olds, isn't it?
That word in there, it's the first.
I would say early 2000s.
But as soon as you say you've been epically pwned, that is someone who hasn't left school yet, writing that. And if they have a mentality of a 5-year-old.
Okay, so right, my biggest problem is I want them to fix Cyberpunk 2077 so I can play it. I'm refused to buy it until it's fixed.
I reckon this is a massive ploy by CD Projekt RED to buy him some time in order to fix said problems.
I don't think it is.
You cynic, you cynic.
I don't think it is, and the reason I don't think it is because you didn't read the second story. Because the second story looks like the code was sold for $7 million online.
By them, I bet.
By them. I think that.
They've just made some money back from the game. There's the refunds.
There's a thing called Hamlin's razor where it's don't put up to malice, but can be just put down to incompetence. And given the way Cyberpunk came out and the management of the security and everything, I think it just looks like blatant incompetence. But it says that $1 million auction for the hacked Cyber 2077 and Witcher Source 3 code has reportedly come to a close. The source code files for The Witcher 3, Cyberpunk 2077, and Gwent have apparently already successfully been auctioned off to an unknown party, according to well-known data security VX Underground. That's a quick turnaround after the initial hack hitting the news sources 2 days ago, which prompted the leak, which promised to leak and sell the data within 24 hours. CD Projekt RED did not come to an agreement with the hackers. Now, the rumor is it went for 7 million because they put I have no idea where you'd find this online. Yeah, I've not gone. There's not like eBay for hacked stuff. Yeah, there might be. There might be on the dark web somewhere. Maybe it's a bit of an eBay I've not been to, but there isn't that. Apparently, they had a buy it now for $7 million. $7 million for a buy it now for this source code. I'll be honest with you. Why the fuck would you want that source code? I was hoping. This is what I was really hoping, that they would leak the source code online so that the devs in the homebrew community would fix it. If they released it online, I imagine within 90 days that game would be patched to a really playable state. They would have probably gone in there and fixed all their problems just by having the source code. If it had gone out of public, that would have probably been the best outcome from them. But some sneaky bastards, maybe EA. Why would it? Because EA love and EA or Ubisoft, game companies that are notorious for shit coding.
I have to say, Cyberpunk is turning out to be far worse than No Man's Sky, because at least you could play No Man's Sky when it first came out. You couldn't do much; it was boring, but you could play it. Cyberpunk, you can't even fucking play it.
Yeah. It's frustrating because I'm a firm belief that when they release an Xbox Series X/X PS5 version of it, this game will be fixed by then. Yeah, which will probably be September now. I thought it'd be like July or something like that, but it'll probably be September now, and that's when it'll come out in a fixed state because they've got more hardware to play around with and more time to fix what's gone wrong. What they should have done is they should have just turned around and gone, guys, consoles a mess. PC owners, there you go, enjoy. That would have been a sensible thing to do. I'm sure they did that with the first Witcher game that was released originally on PC and then ported over to.
I mean, if you're going to have a failure of a game, now is the time to do it because nobody can play it anyway because you can't get the damn graphics cards for love nor money. It's there's only a few players that have actually got PCs capable of playing this at the moment. Chuck's one of them. He's got the size of this graphics card. He showed me the other day. It's bigger than my old case.
Yeah, and it's
huge.
Power. It has to have its own power, so it's probably about 60 watts just for the card alone.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
He plugs it straight into the mains down the road.
Running off from the lamppost so it doesn't get charged.
Well, I know he's got a generator. I'm beginning to understand why he's got one now. It's just to run that bloody graphics card.
Every other house down the street has got dimmed lights because it can't draw enough power.
It's like
just because Chuck's graphics card is
power. God damn it! Stop decoding 4K video, Chuck.
Oh dear. Just a quick one. So yeah, that's an RTX 380.
Yeah, it's an RTX. They are awesome cards. They really are.
Do you know what they need the clip from Star Wars? You know, with the unlimited power, just for Chuck. We just need that.
Yeah. We 1.21
or 1.21 gigawatts. For Dot Brown. Yeah.
So yeah, coming back to wrap up the Cyberpunk part of it, they're not having much luck. They maybe should have learned from No Man's Sky. Just keep quiet. Just keep quiet while all this stuff's going on. Anyway,
you might want to mute me for the next one.
Hi, this is Nigel, and I'm talking in my lovely narrator's voice. Bask in its loveliness, but don't bask for too long. We need your help. Come to YouTube and watch our videos for the love of God. Well, send Keith round to your next barbecue and he'll eat all your food. Toasty! You have been warned. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.